This video describes how to register as an intervener in a facilities application. From the login screen on the e-filing system, enter your login ID and your password. And select the login button. And you want to continue to e-filing. This will take you to the e-filing home screen. Enter the ID for the proceeding that you are interested in participating into the Go To box. The proceeding ID can be found on the notice that you may have received by mail, advertised in a local newspaper, or you may have seen it on the AUC website. Enter the ID and hit the enter. First time you land on a proceeding home screen that you have not already registered for, the system will ask if you want to register. If you are ready to register immediately, select yes. Alternatively, you can select no and select the registered parties menu item on the left navigation pane, and then select the green Register to Participate button at the top of the Registered Parties screen. You will be navigated to the Personal Information and Privacy screen, where you can read about the AUC's policy on personal information for hearings and proceedings. This screen outlines options if you do not agree with the AUC privacy policy for your submission. Select the check mark that you acknowledge and agree to the AUC privacy policy to continue. You will be required to acknowledge and agree to the privacy policy a second time as confirmation that the information you submit will form part of the public record. Select the check mark that you acknowledge and agree to the AUC privacy policy to continue to register to participate. Participant registration screen, you will be required to select the registration type. If you are interested in a proceeding, but you do not intend to submit any filings, you can select the registration type of observer, and you will receive notifications about the proceeding, but you will not have the ability to submit documents. However, you can always upgrade a registration type of observer to intervener at a later date before the participation closing date. If you intend to submit documents for consideration by the Commission or personally want to participate in a hearing with respect to the proceeding, you should select the type of intervener. Interventions can be in support or opposed to an application. If you decide later to hire a lawyer or an expert to assist you, your representative can register to represent you at a later date, even after the participation closing date. In addition, if there are a number of interveners that have similar issues, it may be beneficial to form a group to collectively make your filings together. Please see the video on how to form a group if this is your intention. Otherwise, select the registration type of intervener. You will be navigated to a participant registration form where you will fill out the form for your statement of intent to participate. Your registration type will show on the participant registration form and can be changed only until you save the form. Your primary contact is automatically entered by the system from your login credentials. If you are utilizing an organizational account, the primary contact can be changed by selecting the name and choosing another user from your organization. Enter a description of your interest in the proceeding. An example would be, I am a landowner On the proposed transmission line route, I am very concerned about the decrease in land value, control of vegetation under the proposed lines, and increased traffic. We choose to live in the country for the natural beauty, peace and quiet, and privacy. All of this may be compromised by this project. Next, describe the issues you would like the Commission to consider and whether further process is required. For example, I would like the Commission to review the proposed route to see if there are less populated options, review real estate values and impacts of increased traffic in the area, and review the schedule for vegetation control by the transmission facility owner. Additional questions should be directed to the applicant on these matters. Briefly describe your intended participation. For example, I intend to submit evidence about my current land value and our serene way of life, and I will attend any hearing if required. Go ahead and answer the questions below. Select yes or no if you expect to form a group with other interveners. If you don't know at this stage, select unsure and you can form a group later. Select yes or no if you expect to retain legal counsel or consultants to assist with your participation. Again, select unsure if you don't know at this stage. Select yes or no if you want to personally participate in a hearing. From the drop-down menu, select the distance that you own or occupy land from the proposed project. Enter your legal land description if you own or occupy land, or enter a municipal address if you have a street address. If you enter a legal land description, you will see the validation for the legal land description in red text with a yellow background. I'm going to go ahead and enter my legal land description. Range 4, west of the 5th meridian. Select whether this information is your complete statement of intent to participate or you intend to make a separate filing with additional documentation. Once you select the green Save button, your participant registration form will be validated. The system will save the form as a PDF document, and it will be available on the Documents screen from the left navigation pane. Any questions regarding participant registration can be directed to info@auc.ab.ca or by telephone at 310-4AUC.